I'm not saying I'm not no scholar. I'm saying, why is it that people my age, and why did I come to the realization of something ain't right in this world, man? Something ain't right. Something's really messed up. And people, y'all gotta wake up, man. Cause this times are getting rough, man. We living in the times of the disciples. They wanted to live in it, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm half Native American, and just to make a long story short, just everything is a circle of life, and we all go through hardships. So basically, what I've been doing, somehow, I don't know why. Why is it me? I don't know why is it me. I have to make me, speak out in front of a camera and get it out on, reach somebody. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is that, like I said, I'm part Native American, and I've heard stories that, there's gonna be turmoil. There's gonna be some not such good things that is coming about the earth. And we've all heard it in the Catholic religion. We all heard it in the Christian religion. And, me growing up, the part of me had the first time I ever heard a Bob Marley song, I was on the side of the road smoking some herbs with my cousin, changing a tire. We was stuck. And I heard this song, Redemption Songs. And ever since I heard Bob's voice and I heard that song, I was like 14. And we was smoking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was like, who's this? And it was like, man, that's Bob Marley, man. And I was like, that's what's up. So ever since then, he was my mentor. And he's not the only one. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys from being in a from being Native American, researching a little bit of history and Native American wise, and researching some Rastafarian history and biblical history and Catholicism and Christianity. After all that, I'm not no religion, but I believe in the Bible, because I believe the Bible is real, because the times that we're living in, it's the only book that's prophesies historical facts, prophecies of history, man. And I gotta acknowledge that. And you guys, young people out there, need to acknowledge it too. Because look around, man. People killing each other, man. You got diseases. I mean, what's this system coming to, man? That's what's up. That's what you gotta understand. What type of system we want to have. I mean, ain't nothing against black people, but all these black people voted for Obama, and a lot of white people and a lot of Asian and Indian voted for Obama. But see, you got to understand that the times we're living in, they're trying to fool us, because they ain't, what have they done? What have they done, man? What has the president or this government ever done? Every 4 years or 8 years, they put somebody new in office talking about stuff. We need to change. Ain't nothing changed. You know what's changed? Our way of life. The way that, they basically taking more rights away from us. That's what's happening. They're taking rights away from us. While you caught up in the Xbox. You caught up in the movies. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta ask yourself, man, what kind of system you want your kids to grow up in, man. We gotta change this thing, but you know what, man? Like I said, I believe in the Bible, and the Bible says, man, what it, Every prophecy, man, has came. And what's going to be and what's going to happen, it is going to be. So that's why I don't vote, because think about it. Why would you vote? First of all, I'm Native American, half Native American, and they'd never, ever, the United States government never, ever fulfilled anything to the Native Americans. They still owe every Native American in the United States, they still owe them 40 acres and a mule. You know what I'm saying? They owe them 40 acres, and they owe the so-called Africans 40 acres and a mule. That's why you got Spike Lee's joint. That's his joint, 40 acres and a mule. Because see, he knows history. He knows this stuff. Spike Lee, what's up? He knows this stuff, man. So y'all got to wake up. And it's the youth, man. They're trying to dumb the youth down, because the youth is the one who's going to make this. The youth is the one who can make a better place. It ain't going to be the 40-year-olds or the 50-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? Man, they white, those older people, they did a programming on the older people, so they can't see. But see, it was foretold in a biblical sense in the Bible that in the last days it's going to be the youth. Like I said, the disciples that was walking with Christ was also the youth. 18, 19, 22, you know what I'm saying? 21, the drinking age, the fun age, the age of everybody wants to have fun. That's why they keep you wanting to have fun, so they can keep you stupid and dumb. And I was there too, man. And it's okay to have fun, you do your life experience, but you gotta wake up. You gotta wake up, because they passing us by, man. They taking our rights away. And they have a name. We know who they are. You know what I'm saying? You know, they can't do this shit forever. So you guys also listen to Bob Marley. Those who listen to Bob Marley a lot. If you do like Bob, or because Bob ain't just about smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Bob ain't just about smoking weed, man. Way much more than that. Matter of fact, I smoke weed. Not all the time. But I used to smoke weed all the time, because I thought it was cool. I wanted to fit in with my peers. My peer pressure and all that. But as I grew up a little bit, and not as a man in the physical form, but a man in a spiritual form, as I grew spiritually, and the Most High told me, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it goes full circle. It's in the Native American religion, and it's also in the Rastafari religion. But now when I smoke, I pray before I smoke, because I ain't going to do it in vain no more. I can't smoke in vain. That's why they don't want you to smoke, because it opens your third eye. You know what I'm saying? So don't be blinded. You know what I'm saying? Be spiritually gifted in mind. Open your mind, your third eye. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be spiritually blinded. You know, so they can take advantage of you and keep you locked in this system. And they'll throw felonies at you left and right to keep you down. You know what I'm saying? So y'all stay out of trouble, man. This shit's for real, man. Y'all don't know about this. That's why we're out here doing this work, man, because y'all lost, man. I'm lost too. Even though I knew this shit, like, hey, I'm going to point my finger at my own self, because I got to practice what I preach too. It ain't just me telling you guys out there, man. Because even though I knew this shit before, I never still practiced what I preached, because I was caught up. But see, I'm going to be held more accountable according to the word, because I did know what was up, and I still chose to do, you know, whatever I wanted to do, because I thought whatever I want to do was what I want to do, and I didn't want to follow the Most High, so I thought I knew it all, whatever. And then the Most High took me down, so now I'm running back to the Most High real fast.